Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And this is Wednesday, and so we're doing Washcloth Wednesday. And our next washcloth is called the Fan Stitch, and it is number 40 in my 63 Easy-To-Crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan by Darla Sims. So let's get started with this. We are going to make a slip knot, and we need to chain 27. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the fourth chain from the hook, we're going to double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that chain 3 here counts as a double crochet. And now we need 2 more double crochets. So we need a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, or next 2 chains. Wait, I don't think I did that one right. Let's take that one out. Hang on. There we go. Alright, so there's 1 and 2. Now you should have 4 double crochets. Alright, so we're going to half double crochet in the next 2 chains. So 1 half double crochet in the next 2, so there's 2 half double crochets. We're going to single crochet in the next 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to half double crochet in the next 2. 1, 2, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 3. So from the point we did the half double crochets, we're going to repeat that one more time. So we need 2 half double crochets, hang on, we need 1 more, 3 singles, 1, 2, and 3, and now we need 2 half double crochets again, 1, and 2, and now you should have 4 stitches left. Yes, you do. We're putting double crochets in all 4 of those stitches, or chains, I should say. Well, that's a trouble. Wait a minute. We're doing doubles. There's 2, 3, and 4. And that is what it should look like. Okay, now we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to single crochet in those 4 doubles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We are at row 2 right now. Now we're going to skip the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch you're going to put 7 trebles in there. Which is in your single. So that's the first single that you come to. There's 7 trebles that we're putting in this stitch. So this is your fan that we're making. That's why this is called a fan stitch. So there's 3. 4, 5, 6, and we got to put one more in there, but let me go over what a treble is. You're going to wrap your hook twice before you go way down into the stitch, come back up, and you should have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to go through 2, go through 2, and go through 2. And that is a treble crochet. Okay, so now we are going to skip the next 3 stitches and single crochet. So we're going to skip this one, and this one, and then we're going to single crochet in these 3 doubles right here. And we're going to repeat what we did. We are going to skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that first single right here, you're putting 7 trebles. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, by the end of row 1, you should have had 25 stitches altogether. But that chain 3 at the beginning of the row counts as a double crochet, so don't forget to count that. 3. We need 7 trebles in this stitch. 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to skip the next 3 and you're going to put single crochets in the last 4 stitches. Now I see that you see that 3 stitches right there. The top of your chain 3 is also a stitch, so don't forget to put your single in there. Don't forget that, because that's also a double. So in the top of that chain 3, make sure you put your single there as well. Alright, you should still have 25 stitches. And then there it is. Here's your 2 fans, and that's what it should look like. Alright, so row 3, we're going to chain 3 and turn. 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. And we're going to double crochet It looks like we're going to double crochet all the way across. Chain 3, turn, double crochet each. Yep. So this single right here, we're not doing anything in that. That is not our first stitch. This chain 3 is coming out of that stitch. The chain 3 is your first stitch. So you're going into the second stitch over to start with. And we're just going to double crochet in each stitch. Putting 1 in each stitch, and you should still have 25 stitches at the end of this row. So row 3 is an easy row, looks like. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I putting trebles? I'm supposed to be putting doubles. And there we go. So that's what it looks like once we get doubles all the way across. That was row 3. Row 4. We're going to chain 3 and turn. We're going to double crochet in the next double crochet. Not this one because this chain 3 counts. So the second stitch over, you're going to put a double crochet in there. And now we're going to do 4 trebles in the next one. So I need one more. That must be a little fan. Okay, 4 trebles, and we're going to skip the next 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and skip 3 and then single crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to single crochet in the next 3. And then we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to treble, 7 trebles in this next one. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we are skip the next 3 and single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to single crochet in the next 3. And then skip 3 and then 4 trebles in the next. 1, 2, 3, and we're putting 4 trebles in this one. That's right. And there should be 2 double crochets left. Now we see we need to put a double in this one, and then you see the chain 3. You just put that other double at the top of that chain 3 because that is your last stitch. So don't forget that chain 3. It's easy to forget that. And that's a common mistake that people make, is forgetting that chain 3. So there's what it should look like now. So we have these 2 fans in this row, and then we have little fans and a big fan in the middle. So we've got little fans on each side. That's pretty cool looking. Alright. Chain 3 and turn. And we are just going to double crochet in every stitch across. Not this first one right here, because this chain 3 comes out of that. You're going to start in the second stitch over. And you're going to put a double crochet in every stitch. So this is row 5. And again, at the end of this row, don't forget to put a double crochet at the top of this chain 3 for your last stitch. Okay, so there's 5 rows there. And now row 1, we're going to chain 1 and turn. This is row 6, I mean. So you're going to single crochet in the first 4 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to treble in the next one, so the 4th one. So we need 7 of these trebles in this stitch. So there's 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there's your fan. And you're going to skip the next 3 and then single crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put single crochets. 1 single crochet in the next 3. And you're going to do it again. You're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to treble in the next one. So we're back to our 2 big fans again, like row 2. Four, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to skip 3 and you're going to single crochet in the last 4 stitches. So there's 2, 3, and then the top of this chain 3 again will be 4. And this is what we have thus far. So rows 1 through 6 is here. You will repeat rows 3 through 6. So you're going to repeat rows 3 through 6. Let's see how big this is. How long this is. I have about 8.5 inches there. So I'm just going to repeat rows 3 through 6 until I get this square about 8.5 inches. And so it'll be a perfect square. So I'm going to do mine off camera and let you do yours. And I will see you when it's time to do the border. Okay, so this is a square, but I want to add another row to this, and this is what I like to do. So we're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. No, wait a minute. That's 3, 4, 5, and 5 stitches, and then you're going to half double crochet in the 6th one, and now we're going to double crochet in the next 3. And then half double crochet in the next one, and now we're going to single crochet, and there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then half double crochet in the next one, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 3. Alright, half double crochet in the next one, and now we're going to single crochet in the rest of them. So that should be 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you want to count and make sure that you have 24 stitches, or 25 stitches you're supposed to have. Anyway, this is the completed square. Doesn't that look awesome? I love that. And like this yarn too. It gives it like a winter vibe, this yarn, which is the reason why I use this yarn this month. Alright, so we're going to cut this off, and I'm going to tie on a new one. And let me take out a few stitches so I could do that. I'm going to tie on this yarn that we are going to put the border in with. And I'm using the magic knot to do that. I'm going to make sure that's really tight before I cut this off. I'll put these stitches back in. I like doing this because it makes it even more even around, so I don't have bumps, and you know. Anyway, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and I really don't think that this has a front and a back. I think it looks about the same on both sides. So in the first stitch we're going to put 3 single crochets in that stitch. That is the corner. And then you're going to single crochet you have to hold your cotton yarn tighter. It's just so different than crocheting with acrylic. And if you don't hold it really tight, it becomes very, very loose. I noticed a big difference in going from acrylic to cotton. See, we're single crocheting all the way across here, and then once we get to the corner, we are going to put 3 single crochets in the corner. And now we're going to go down the side. Now our magic number is 25 minus 2. That means 23 is our magic number. Okay, so we have to single crochet evenly down the side until we get to the corner, but we want 23 stitches in here. We've got 23 stitches between these corners. Let me see. I need to bring you out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So you've got 23 stitches in between these 2 corners. We need 23 stitches between these 2, and so on and so forth. So let's see. Well, let's figure out what we've got here. Looks like we have a single. We got doubles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9 times 2 is 18, but we've got singles in between there. So we are going to put 2 in this first double right here. So there's 1, and then in this single we're going to put 1. So there's 3. Now let's put 2 in this one. There's 5. And then in this one we're going to put 6, which is in the single. So there's 7, 8, I'm skipping over this single here and going to the double. There's 10. 11, 12. Now in this single we're going to do 13, and then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then this one 19, and then 20, 21, skipping over this single and going to this double, 22, and 23. So you just try to do it as evenly as you possibly can until you have your 23 stitches, and then right in this corner here, which is right here, I'm just going to go through this stitch right here, we're going to put 2 or 3 single crochets, because that's what we're doing in the corners. Or yes, putting 3 single crochets in the corners. You're going to continue on around to finish this off, and we will be back for round 2 of the border. Okay, so we're back for row 2. I need to pull out some more yarn here. Alright. So we're going to chain 1. And in this first stitch right here, we are going to single crochet and put 2 doubles in that same stitch. And we're going to do that. This is the corner stitches. We're going to do that in all 3 of the corner stitches. So it's called the falling leaf stitch, and you're going to single crochet with 2 doubles. in each stitch. And that's only in the corners though. So you're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in the next stitch you're going to do the falling leaf stitch. We'll do this on the sides. Skip the next 2. Do the falling leaf in the next one. The next 2, and do the falling leaf in the next one. Skipping the next 2. And that's a single and 2 doubles. Skip the next 2. And then the next one you're going to put a single and 2 doubles. And you're going to do that all the way around, except for the corners. You're going to do that in all 3 of those stitches on the corners. So we're going to go all the way around like that, and I will be back to show you the end of this. Alright, and here is our finished washcloth. Yeah. And I really love the way this turned out. You'd be able to see those fans a little bit better if you just use a plain color. It's really hard to see with this variegated yarn. But this would be fun to do a variegated yarn and then use a different color like this color just for the fans. And the fans would pop out. So that would be fun to do that. Maybe we'll do that sometime, and I'll show you how to change colors and do that. So okay, I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this washcloth with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.